of my trio students here that tell me they want to be athletes when they go to college. So we brought real athletes in real time here to talk to you today about balancing what it's like being an athlete in college, okay? So I'm gonna ask them a series of questions and they're all going to give their own perspectives, all right? And then after that, we're gonna transition to the gym because they have some drills and stuff like that that they wanna show you and engage with you, okay? So you're in for a treat. All right, so we only got one mic, so we passing this mic on down. We're gonna start with introductions. So panel, if you could please introduce yourself, and then students, tell us your name, your grade level, your major, and your position on the team.
My name is LaFonso Ellis. I'm an assistant coach at Dallas College Eastfield.
My name is Dexter Young. I'm the head coach at Dallas College Eastfield.
My name is Tori Ransom. I'm a second-year college athlete at Cedar Valley College, and I major in business, and I'm a guard.
Hi, my name is Carmela Hayden. I'm a sophomore at Cedar Valley College. I'm a point guard, and my major is criminal justice.
Hello, my name is Tyler Harper. I am a freshman, and I play at Cedar Valley College, and I play guard.
My name is Deja Ray Thomas. I'm a sophomore. I'm a guard, and my major is general studies.
My name is Latasha Keith. I'm the head women's basketball coach at Cedar Valley College and the criminal justice professor.
My name is Dwayne. I'm a sophomore at Eastville College. I play guard and I major in basketball.
My name is Amari Green. I'm a freshman. My position I play is point guard and my major is sports management.
My name is Jaden. I don't have a major right now, so I'm excited. I'm a guard. I'm a sophomore.
My name is Joshua. I'm a sophomore at Dallas College Eastfield, and I major in business.
All right, thank you all for those introductions and thank you all for being here. We're gonna get started with our first question. You don't all have to answer, but I would like at least 4 people to answer this question. What made you want to go to college and why Dallas College? So take a second to think, okay?
Okay, so what made me want to go to college is I want a better opportunity for my family and for myself. I want to be able to make it out and move my family with me. So, yeah, and what made me go to Dallas College, it's like, I've been going to DISD all my life and they take care of the kids. So Dallas College was just the place. They made me feel at home and they showed me resources that I'll need later on in life. Yeah.
What made me go to Dallas College was I graduated from South Cliff High School last year, so it was just like I was already in the system kind of because I was in a collegiate program, so like transferring over and then I get to play the sport that I love to play, so it was just there.
I wanted to go to college because it was the best route to my career. Obviously, I play basketball and I want to go to the NBA. So, appreciate it, man. So I wanted to go to college to, get exposure, get my name out there, play the game at the next level. I went to Eastfield College because they've been having a winning basketball program for the last few years, and we're gonna continue that.
What made me go to Eastfield College is, so I'm not from here, I'm from Chicago, and yeah, the coach is like family, Coach Dex brought us here. We've been connected since day one. I also came to Eastfield because my teammates here, we had a winning program, trying to get my name out there, be better than the family.
All right, I want to hear from 5 students this time. What is your favorite part of being a student athlete? And what's your least favorite part? We'll start down here with our boys.
My favorite part of being a student athlete is probably just all the love we be getting from the school. And my least favorite part, sometimes it's hard to manage grades in basketball, but I find a nice balance.
My favorite part would be just playing in the games, being with my team, practice. And my least favorite part would probably be just the time management. It's kind of harder when you got practice, long practice and stuff.
My favorite part about being a student athlete is the bonds after practice, off the court. Everybody think basketball, it's an on-court thing, but it's the bond that's off the court as well. The bad part about it is time management. Yeah, for sure.
I say my favorite part is getting the gear, and my least favorite is waking up for early practice.
I would say my favorite part of being a college athlete is the people you meet and the memories that you create with your teammates and with your coach. And then the least favorite part would probably just be having to balance school and practice and games, because it's really busy, but if you love it, you'll get it done.
All right, students, can you hear our panelists? Yeah? Okay. All right, making sure. Okay, so pretty much everybody mentioned time management being their least favorite part about this. So I want to hear from every single one of my students. How do you manage your time between school, if you have a job, practice, games, and your personal life? That's a challenge. So take a second to think about that. And we'll start down here and come behind you.
For me personally, things I do to help balance and time manage are like definitely keeping up with my schedule, so like writing stuff down, always being on top of my assignments, and talking to my professors, because they'll help you out if you just communicate with them and help kind of make your, if not workload easier, just give you more time to do what you need to do. But ultimately, the main thing that I do to keep up with my time management is just be proactive and stay on top of your stuff.
For me, I have a job outside of basketball and stuff, so like I try to keep my job and stuff on the weekends, and I do have some days off during the week, but I rather use that time to focus on books and practice, because like you gotta make time to get in the gym, you gotta make time to get in the books, so it's really just, you gotta make time for yourself. If you want it, you'll go get it.
For me, at the beginning, like the first month of college, because I just graduated from high school, it was kind of hard, because it was like, I gotta wake up at this time, I gotta go to practice in the middle of the day, I gotta, have multiple practices, and I'm thinking like, when am I gonna have time for my books? Like, when am I gonna have time to do my work? So like, we have study hall, and like, I don't know about y'all, but like, study hall is like, it's really good for us, because like, you do have a certain time, like ours is like a couple hours, but it's like, if you're not done, like, stay and finish your work, because me, like, when I go home, I'm tired, I don't want to do no work, so like, just like, when you have a chance or to open it to do your work, like, just do it, and like, really lock in and focus, and you'll be fine.
At the beginning, I struggled, but I got a calendar at home on my fridge, so yeah.
I wouldn't recommend it, but I don't really manage my time. I kind of just like freestyle it and handle problems as they come up. Or as far as basketball, I'm working out 3-4 times a day every day. So basketball, I don't really manage that. But school-wise, I do my best work at the last minute, to be honest. So I don't really plan my school. Like I said, whatever comes up, I handle it right then and there.
my time management, I don't overthink it for real. I just go with the flow. If you overthink it, I'm not gonna get it done. So I just be like, if it pop up, I just do it on a daily basis.
In my time management, I try to just wake up early, just try to get everything done at once, or just keep on. Got a planner. I write down in my planner like what I'm gonna do today, all that.
For me, it was really just creating a routine. Wake up, do some homework, try to get some stretches in or a workout in, go to class. I like to get on the game, but sometimes I can't get on the game as much because I got homework. You really just gotta prioritize.
Okay, so I heard the word planner from a lot of you all. So for my middle school students, you all use a planner as well. You should be using a planner every single day because as you can see, you will still use it when you get to college. All right? So those planners that you don't think are important, they are going to become more and more important for you every single year. All right, next question. Thank you, panelists. What are 2 things you wish you knew before coming to college? 2 things you wish you knew before coming to college. I know, that's a good one. Think about it. All right, who wants to start us off? Down here? Okay.
2 things I wish I knew before coming to college. Of course, people tell you all the time about stuff about going to school itself, but 2 things I wish I knew were to still try to make time for yourself in the midst of your books, and if you're an athlete playing your sport, still take the time to just be a regular person too. And the other thing would be that it's okay to still make mistakes, even though you're in college and you're looked at as an adult. It's still a new experience, so it's okay to bump your head and make mistakes as long as you just pick it back up and keep moving forward.
2 things I wish I knew. I wish I knew how to save my money better. Cause like, as a student athlete, you don't have a lot of time on your hands to do work and stuff. Like I work 1 day out of the week now, so you don't have time. So I just wish I really knew how to save money better and getting sleep. Like I be up all night. I still struggle with trying to get some sleep. So y'all go to bed at night.
2 things I wish I knew before I came to college is that like the hours of the classes that you need, like yes, they do tell you like you do need 12 credit hours to be eligible to play sports or even to be a full-time student, but like it's okay to pick up an extra one just in case something happens with the 12 hours so you won't be in any jeopardy. Another thing is just like saving money, cause like I'm a kid, I'll be like, mama this, mama daddy that, but like in college, like it's kind of like you kind of really sit back and think like, dang, I don't want to ask him, I just asked him for this and stuff like that. So yeah.
2 things I wish I would have known, why I didn't know, is taking studying seriously, and saving money. Don't blow your money.
2 things I wish I knew before going to college is how fast time go by. Like when I was y'all age, I used to always want to grow up fast or be an adult or do grown-up things quicker, but time really do go by like that. So I say take advantage of your childhood. And also, the things you're learning right now, you will be using them in college. I used to always cheat and try to get by other people. And then you get to college, you using the same thing that you were using back then. So definitely take it seriously.
The 2 things I wish I knew before going to college was prioritizing my time management for sure. There's gonna be certain times where you have to do stuff on the fly. Even in school, not just practice. In school, your teacher might say you have an assignment due. You might as well just get it done right away instead of waiting for it to pile up. And another thing I wish I knew before going to college is saving money. what my teammates said for real. Don't want to grow up fast. It's a lot of stuff you have to do being a grow up, paying bills, all that. But yeah.
Two things I wish I knew before going to college is one, just how much work they give, and two, time. Just they can give you an assignment on Monday, then it's gonna be your due on Wednesday, so you gotta get to it.
Two things is probably like how fast everything moves. I wish someone told me how fast everything moves, and how big the campus is, because we just be walking for a long time. That's pretty much it.
All right, thank you for that. I heard a lot of good answers. Money management, making sure you take care of yourself in this process, understanding how quickly time moves, and also not cheating your way through middle school and high school, because you're only cheating yourself. All right, so let's segue into the next question. What are some successes you've had in college so far, and what are some sacrifices you've had to make? Okay, we ready already?
I'm gonna start off with the sacrifice. For me not being here, I'm kind of homesick, but at the same time, I can't go home. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a mama's boy. I miss my mama, for real. What's the other part? All the successes. Since I'm kind of young, being around older men teach me a lot. To not play all the time, know the real world. I ain't know the real world until I moved out here on my own. But once you know the real world, it's not fun. It's not fun at all. So be a kid while you can. I say that for sure.
A sacrifice is probably my budget. Like, I can't spend as much as I want to. And the success is meeting my teammates. My teammates, like, it was so easy to gel with them, create a bond, and that's probably one of my successes.
I'm gonna start with the sacrifices. The sacrifices I had to make was who I surrounded myself around. Like a lot of my friends from high school, it was high school and we didn't have real responsibilities. So we did things that kids did, and some of those friends that I had in high school, they still do those things. So I can't surround myself by them. So I did have to separate myself. And some successes. A big one for me was I got a second chance. In my last school, I kind of messed up a little bit, didn't know who I was, so I had to sit back and find myself. So I think this is my second chance, and I'm grateful for that.
For me, one of my biggest successes with college is just actually making it to college. I feel like actually making it to this level, I'm setting an example for my younger brothers at home and just other people who look up to me. So actually just accomplishing, getting here and staying through and doing the work is my biggest success. And I say the biggest sacrifice, kind of like homeboy down there said, just being away from my family and being away from home. Sometimes you don't miss them and want to see them, but at the end of the day, you got to take care of business and do what you can do to be successful.
Yeah, question.
Okay, you went too far. I want you guys to know you're at home now. Alright? Even though it's not Chicago, this is your home. Alright? I want y'all to be more than just people on campus. We got basketball starting here. The two young men that just left, there are female and male basketball coaches. I want you to come back and go. Teach us how to do a jump stop. Teach us how to do a Euro step. Teach us how to add and do different decimals and stuff like that. If they need to do the service code, I will sign off the app. Whatever I need to do to bring them back home so they can help these youngsters. And then, because you guys are representing us. And coaches, same thing with you. If we need photo ops to start getting your babies out, let's do that. If I need to connect you with BISD personnel to start publicizing these babies, let's do that. Because you guys are 2 streets over from us. And y'all can show these kids something that they've never seen. So please, don't sit these guys. Come inside the school, know these kids' names, get on their butt, and doing right. You feel me? And I do the same thing. So just thank y'all for taking y'all time. This is Mr. Dick. He's a boy of basketball though. Female person, you see some of the hoops coming in. So we need y'all. Alright? And this is your home. Alright?
So much for that. And that's why we building these partnerships.
So I'll try you out and see if I'm
I'm gonna give him a second just to sit down.
everybody else on the other side.
Dallas College. Dallas College. We can start like on the 4th. Yeah, off
Nobody on the coach spot.
Sure. I'm already going to do on the left.
You know what, on me? You gotta go.
Shake his legs. I can tell how you do this. I'm already on high school. They might be good at dunk, but that dude, the black dude that's on the left.
All right, let's get settled. Let's get settled. So for my new students that just came in, we are interviewing the men's basketball team from Dallas College's Eastfield campus, as well as some ladies from Cedar Valley's campus from the women's basketball team. These are all basketball players. These are college athletes working their way up to the top, and they came here today to talk to you about how they balance being a student in college as well as being an athlete, okay? So we've got about 20 minutes left, and about 5 more questions for them before we transition to the gym. All right, so we're gonna keep it going. Okay, so as a student, we often encounter a lot of emotions. How do you manage your emotions? Whether that be from a game loss, maybe a bad grade, any rituals you might have. We'll start down here. Come on, son.
How I handle my emotions is I just need to be alone. Like I need time to think. I need time to be in my head. After a loss, I just need to be alone. And then once I'm out of that, I just need to be alone phase. I go to somebody like my mom and I go talk to her and just let it out. And then once I let it out and I get her perspective from it, I can just then sit in with myself and just think about what I'll do differently, better, and stuff like that.
Ironically enough, this specific thing has actually been a challenge for me, but what I'm learning is just the best way for me to help deal with my emotions is just always remind myself that I'm still a human. I'm gonna make mistakes and I'm still learning. And as long as I'm giving my best effort, it'll all work out for me at the end.
I'm young, so like playing with people that's older. Like lately in practice, you go at it with the older girls and like, at first I was in my feelings like, dang, why this, why that, why this? But like, it kind of just took like one practice for me to say like, emotions in basketball, like it can come together, but like it has to be, if it's holding you down, then you have to get your emotions intact. So like, I just, start talking to myself and like, instead of looking at the negative side, seeing like, oh, they're doing this to make me better. Like they're going at it this way to make me better because they're older than me and they're more experienced than me.
For me, it's been a struggle. My coach right here, she been helping me manage that. And I'll just talk to her about it. It's a work in progress, y'all.
It really depends on the situation. Like bad grades, we running for that. We doing up and down, 17, all types of stuff with bad grades. But like after a loss, I found out like if I keep my emotions in and don't talk, it'll mess me up for the next game or for the next practice. So I have to like talk to somebody who I look up to, like my mama or even my coach, to let it out and really express myself.
If something's if anything's ever off, like with my emotions or anything, I was with my mom or talk to Coach Dex. Like, you just want to find people that have your best interest at heart, so they know what you're doing, what's wrong, how to fix it.
Thank you. I heard some good answers, utilizing our coaches, utilizing our teachers, as well as our family for those supports when we're battling our emotions. Thank you for those answers. All right, so segueing into that, what's a resource that you took advantage of at Dallas College? A resource. All right.
For me, I really took advantage of the counselors because they really know like what they're talking about. They help me with anything I need, grades, who I need to talk to about grades, anything about the school. So really just the counselors.
I'll say the counselors too, and I'll say the food pantry at school. Like, I don't like going to class hungry. Just go in there, grab me a snack, and right for class.
I'll say the president of the school. I'll go in there and talk to her sometimes. She'll give me advice. Cause I'm new. She showed me around sometimes as well, asking questions. In the food pantry as well. I don't like to be hungry at all times.
I take advantage of the tutors because my grades wasn't too good in the first semester, so I go to the tutors inside the library and they help me write my essays or do math problems or things of that nature.
I'll say the success coach, Ms. Jen.
Say the same thing. Like, she really makes sure that we have the classes that go towards our degree plan, and like that we get the best ability. Like, if we need help, we can come to her for anything.
It's the library for me. It's a lot of people in there that'll help you. It's tutors.
For me, I would say the counselors on campus, they're a good resource to just if you need to talk, get things off your chest, or help you figure something out. And then also, I have a work study job on campus, so my supervisors and my other coworkers really just help me navigate kind of dealing with adult life.
All right, thank you for that. What advice would you give to younger athletes? And I want everybody to answer this and try and come up with different answers. What advice can we give to our younger athletes? Start down here.
My best advice would be, if you really want it, put in the work to be great at it, and also just always remember your why. That's gonna keep you going when it's hard, when you don't feel like waking up or doing a workout. Just always remember why you're doing what you're doing.
I say believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, then nobody else will. And you always gotta have confidence in yourself, because like if you don't have no confidence, it'll eat at you every day, every night. So
Kind of basketball, know your role, play your role. Know where you coming in, know what place it is, and like be the best at what you think your role is before your coach tell you. Like, yeah.
I say make good decisions and check who around you. If they're not on the same page, they shouldn't be around you.
My biggest thing is not limiting yourself, because I've always been the biggest in my class. So in 7th, 8th grade, they made me a big man, so I didn't work on guard stuff. But when you get to college, I'm only 6'5", so of course I'm a guard. So I was limiting myself in middle school, not learning the guard things, So definitely learn as much as you can. You can never know too much information.
Stay in your grades. Grades gonna take you a long way to get into any school you wanna go to or anywhere in life if you wanna get a job. Another thing is believe in yourself. Never doubt yourself. Never think negative about yourself. If you think negative about yourself, you letting the other person win. If you see, what I learned is if a person is hating on you, they want to be like you. So if you get hate on, that's good.
One thing I would say is keep your head in the books. Can't do nothing without school. And just work towards your goal every day. Like say you want to be the best basketball player, you gotta work towards that every single day. And just stay on the ground.
I say don't be humble. Never think low of yourself. Never hold yourself to limitations. If you want to go to the NBA, you can go to the NBA. You just got to work hard and want it for it.
All right, I've got one more question for my students, and then I have one question for the coaches. All right, students, what are your plans after Dallas College? We'll start down here.
My plans after Dallas College is hopefully go to a 4-year, like a SMU or TCU, 4-year college.
I have the same plan of going to a 4-year school and just seeing what I want to major in and get my degree.
I have the same plan, going to a 4-year school and just being a better me.
I know for us, all 4 of us, it's not a hope. We all going to the university after this. Whatever division we want to go to, you feel me? We got high hopes for ourselves, and you feel me? We actually gonna do it.
Same thing they said, go to a 4-year and be a better man.
Yeah, go to a 4-year and I want to be a lawyer, so I want to go to a 4-year that will help me do better in my career.
I want to go to a 4-year. It don't matter where. I just want to keep hooping.
After Dallas College, I just want to get a scholarship to a 4-year school, get my degree, and continue working on trying to be a professional basketball player.
All right, I've got one question for coaches. Can you please share with the students what you look for in future athletes?
One thing I look for is character. One thing about your character is it shows on and off the court. So if you work hard in the classroom, you're gonna work hard in the gym and in the weight room, and when it comes to going to the track.
The main thing, and really the only thing, is confidence. If you're confident, you know you can do anything. So if you're confident, you walk around me, you talk a certain way, I'm not worried about your skill level. I'm not worried about how good you are, if you can't, you're not doing something right then. If you're confident and you believe in yourself, you can do anything you want. So if you're confident, that's what I look for. It doesn't matter if they're hitting shots, dunking, I don't want that. Because if something goes wrong in the game and they get down, I want to see what they're going to feel like. Or after practice, or after the game the next day, if they're going to have their head down. I don't want that player. I want that player that's coming at it, like he missed 30 shots. Missed 30 shots, and they still playing like it's, like they trying to win, and they just made 45 shots. So I just want a confident kid. That's what I look at.
For me, it would be character and grades, academics. Over the years, this is my 5th year at Cedar Valley, and over the years, it's been more so talent, but the discipline and being coachable, that hasn't been there. And so now going forward, I want to make sure I implement character because that's important for me. Who you are as a person, how you operate on and off the court, and then your grades. So what we know as student athletes, I'm sure Coach Dexter shared with his boys, we don't need you just for the first half. You guys need to make sure the whole year. So that's why study hall is important and making sure that, we don't make bad grades in college because it can catch you. It'll catch up with you. An example I had, over the last years or so, I have coaches reaching out to my girls and they're reaching out in the first semester and I had girls, well, Coach, I can't see my transcript right now, can we wait? And the reason why, because they thought we was playing when we said, hey, get the grades in, because when the coaches see that talent, they're gonna ask for that transcript first. And so my job is to prepare them when they first get to Cedar Valley in August, even on a recruit trip, I'm big on grades, okay? And your character. Obviously, if I'm recruiting you, I see the talent. Well, you don't come in at times the character and then also again the grades. So we got to make sure those are intact, and that's what I look for in my girls. The transcript. So again, that the last thing, you guys, I'm sure Eastfield has a trend where you guys are a great basketball program. So I know coaches are already reaching out to Coach Dex like, hey, this guy, that guy. They're going to ask for the transcripts. And you do not want to tell Coach Dex, can we wait till January? Because at that point, it's like, take care of your business now. Don't wait, because them coaches going to be reaching out like right now for you guys. And the first thing coach is going to ask for is that transcript. And if it's anything, a C or anything like that, they're going to look over you. I don't care how good you are. So don't limit yourself. Take that very serious.
All right, thank you, coaches. I heard grades matter, I heard confidence matters, and I heard good character matters for our future athletes. All right, so at this time, this is all the questions that I had from my students and coaches. I want to open it up to you guys. Do you all have any questions for our players or our coaches?
Hey, look, bro, why are you talking to me?
Any questions at all?
No, I'm not. No, my family from Chicago. No, I'm not from the South. Who from Chicago? You? Yeah, they say you're from the South Side. I'm from Robbins. Robbins on the South Side.
Okay, any students have questions?
Go ahead. Yeah, and I see how you two focus. They show me that y'all got that type of potential. You gotta stay locked in and be focused and serious. Like people that distract you, I already tell you that.
How he gonna meet somebody with his shirt like me?
All right, these are the students. We ready? Asking a question. All right, I'm getting started. All right, we're starting. Okay, Levi wants to know if any of you guys have jobs. Where do you work? All right.
So his question was, does any of us have a job? I actually have a clothing brand that I run with one of my cousins. You want to talk about your job?
Let me go back and get some big names on the table. Hey, man. Hey, look.
I work at FedEx. I scan.
Y'all need to stop out here talking and get rough.
I work at Waffle House. I'm a cook.
I work on campus in the office of student I'll be making IDs and stuff for the students.
All right, thank you for that question. This is gonna take a minute because I'm running up and down. All right, Jimmy wants to know what dreams you still want to achieve. What dreams do you still want to achieve? Who wants to start? Start down here because I'm close.
For me, instead of the word dream, I like to use the word goal. So like for me, my goal is to make money playing basketball.
Dreams I still have, just playing basketball at the highest level I can. That's one of my dreams. And I say traveling the world, just seeing different experiences.
My dream is to be the best player in the world. Yeah, that's my dream. The best player in the world, and help my family out so they don't have to worry about nothing. That's another one of my dreams as well.
My dream is to just take advantage of basketball, like let it take me to the highest level that it can.
My biggest dream is right now is just get my family out of the mud.
Like a couple of the Eastville players down there said, just playing basketball, being able to get paid playing the game I love and provide for my family and help them out. And also traveling and just seeing the world.
All right. We already talked about this one a little bit, so Damarion wants to know how you handle emotions after a game. Handling emotions after a game. We'll just take a couple.
Alright, so after the game, I have a 24-hour rule. Like, you only got that day to be happy or sad about it. Then the next day, we back to the work.
Don't feel bad, cause it's more games. Don't yell at somebody, or when you feel like you finna yell at somebody, don't yell at them, cause it might bring them down and it messes up the chemistry of the team.
You gotta understand you gotta understand that it's still a game at the end of the day. Whether you win or lose, definitely be excited or, you feel me, understand your emotions. But you can never go too high or too low. Just understand it's another game coming. Whether you win or lose, you have to do it all over again.
All right, we got fans already. David wants to know how long you been hooping. When did you first start playing basketball?
I've been hooping since I was 3. Fell in love with the game. I've been hooping for like 17 years.
I say I started hooping like kindergarten. Long time, just been hooping forever.
Yeah, I've been playing basketball since I was 3.
I've been hooping since I was short. I mean, since I was young. You feel me? On the court, outside. I ain't started taking it serious till like high school, but I've been hooping since I was a kid.
I started like 5th grade. Yeah. I started when I was 8.
I started in the 5th grade.
I started late. I didn't start playing sports till my 7th grade year.
I got a question. All right. So you guys have achieved a level of success, like getting a scholarship on the college level. We got a couple guys that's serious about the game. Let them know how many hours a day y'all practice in order to obtain the level of success that y'all have.
That was the next question.
Yes. Walk outside and do.
Me personally, the coaches and stuff who introduced me to the game, they put me on the real old school tip. So I get it working whenever I can. Like, I love the game. So anytime I got some free time, I'm trying to hoop, I'm trying to get shots up. And that's really kind of if you want to be great, that's kind of the level of dedication it takes to really hone in your craft and sharpen your skills.
I get in the gym anytime I can, get some shots up. I also watch the game. I watch other people. I watch girls and boys, it really don't matter, but I feel like it helps my game a lot as well.
I mean, yeah, you get in the gym anytime that you can. Also, like, it ain't just the gym. Like, you know, we go to the track. It's everything plays in a part. So, like, if you play basketball, like, just know, like, it's not just one thing. You can go in there 1 hour out the day and expect to be great. Like, nah, it's a overnight, every day. Like she said, she watched basketball. Like, that helps too, because you might want to say, oh, I want to try this move one day. Just try it and then you'll see.
We got like, well, we just have like 3 to 4 workouts. We got practice all day. Different practice all day.
We practice like 3 to 4 hours a day, but like she said, basketball is all they think. We always think about basketball. Like, we watching film. We running the track, we practicing, we in the court by ourselves. Like, even during my free time, I'm in the gym just because. Like, that's an everyday thing all day. Workout hours a day. If we practicing 3 hours, I'm gonna put in an hour and a half in the morning, maybe another 2 hours at night, so maybe like 7 hours a day.
And without practice, digging in practice.
It's a basketball at the level we at right now. It's a business now. So basketball can't just be for fun. If it's for fun, they just gonna move on to the next person. You don't want nobody to take your spot. At the end of the day, that's still your brother, but at the same time, it's a competitive level to it.
I say I put in about 2 to 3 hours, like on my own, outside of practice, 2 to 3 hours.
Probably outside of our 3-hour practice, I'll probably put 4 extra hours on my own. Really, it's not on my own. My guys be with me whenever we work out. We usually work out together whenever we not in practice.
All right, we got one last question from Xavion. He wanted to know who's your favorite professional football or basketball player. I'm sorry.
My favorite NBA player is John Morant.
LeBron James, I'm just playing. My favorite player to ever play is probably Allen Iverson, just because the impact he had.
My favorite player is Trae Young.
I got a few. Currently, I'm gonna go Kyrie, but I'm
I would say Chelsea Gray for point guard.
I like Steph Curry.
My favorite NBA player is Derrick Rose, and my favorite NBA player is Tiffany Williams.
All right, students, this completes the student panel portion of our event today. You all are going to transition to the gym at Mrs. Bullard's lead. So make sure you are quiet and ready to go so we can move